So students, we are starting now with the lenses. This is the C part of the lens in your textbook, that is sign convention and the lens formula. So this part of the chapter, especially these numericals have been added lately, since in the past, I think 2 years back or something. And every year they have been asking, since past 2 or 3 years, they've been asking at least one numerical on this for 3 or 4 marks. So obviously very, very important from exam point of view also. Now, what do you mean by sign convention? So they have made different sign conventions for the convex lens and also for the concave lens. I'll advise that before you start with this part of that's a sign convention, you should first revise your ray diagrams once again. You have to be extremely good at your ray diagrams. You should know when the object is placed, when you place the object, say at F, between F and 2F or beyond 2F, where is the image formed and what are the characteristics of the image. Okay, so if you're not sure, pause the video, go through that table where you have learned, they have given in the textbook they have given what are the different positions of the image, where is the position of the object, image, and the nature or the characteristics of the image. Okay, now so I'll start with the sign convention for a convex lens. Let's see, as we have learned that for a convex lens, 1 minute. Okay, so for a convex lens, one second guys, I'll just make some changes. Yes, okay, we are done. So in a convex lens out here, basically you need to remember what the logic that you apply in the graph, the same logic we need to apply here also. Okay, so like say for example, how in a graph we have learned, say this is your x-axis and then this is your y-axis, and the point in between is called as what? Origin. So as we know, on the right side it is positive, upwards is plus and V, so positive, left is negative, and downwards is also what? Negative. This point we called as O, that is the optical center or origin in graph. Now remember, so we are right now learning everything for what? For a convex lens. So these sign conventions are applicable only for a convex lens. You cannot apply them to the concave lens. So first let's say we have placed an object over here. So there is an object O. So I'll just write the notations now. So what do you mean by O? So O is referred to as object size, or you can say object height or size. I'm writing size. What is the distance? Now first, object O, in what direction does this arrow go? Look at this. In what direction is the arrow of this object going? Upwards. And anything that goes upwards is taken as what? Positive. So the object size will be always it will be considered as what? Positive. It can never be negative, because that's a standard way of keeping the object in front of a lens. Then how do you measure the distance of the object from the lens? So U is this is the distance of the object. Again notice, in what direction are we moving? You have to move this way. Always the measurement starts from the O. So from O you will move this way towards the object. So since you're going towards the left, and left is what? Negative. So I'll write that U. Okay, I'll write out here that U is equal to what? Object distance. Okay, U is equal to the object distance, which is equal to what? Positive. Sorry, it is equal to negative. Always negative, because it is going towards the left. Now what about I? What does I mean? I means image size. Now as we know, image can be formed anywhere. It can be formed upwards or it can be formed downwards also. Meaning, like image could have been formed here also, like this, or say here. correct? Or it could be here also, behind this also. So since there is no fixed direction or position of the image, we will not state anything about this. So image can be formed anyhow. But remember, if the image is formed like this out here, like an inverted image, then we will say what? It will be what? Negative. Because the arrow is going in what direction? Downwards. And if it goes downwards, downward is taken as what? Negative. That's why. Okay. Now next term. So we are done with O, I, object distance. Now we'll do with V. What do you mean by V now? V is a symbol for the image distance. So as we already discussed, again image can be at anywhere, right? It can be on the right side or it can be also behind the object, like that special case of convex lens. So even the image distance is taken as what? Could be either positive or negative. So we will not write anything specific for that. Okay. Now guys, next thing. One sec, I'll just adjust this page. Yeah. Okay. So now we are done with O, I, U, V, and then the next thing is F. Now out here, whenever we write about F, F means what? First of all, focal length. We always talk about the principal focal length. What is the principal focal length? Where is your focus? F2, right? F2 is your principal focus. So in case of a convex lens, your F2 will be on the right side and your F1 will be where? On the left side. Got it? So F will always be taken as, F2 will be always taken as what? Positive in this case. Is it clear? So out here, since your F2 will be on okay, so one second, I'll just rearrange this page. Yeah, so now since your F2 will be on the right side here, and F2 is always measured in what direction? This direction, right? From O to right side. So because you are measuring it in the right direction, how will you take it as? It's going this way, and that is what? Positive. So we will take F as what? Always positive. Remember, it will be always positive because it is always on the right side. Okay. Now a few important things. So I'll tell you first the formula. What formula are we going to use in this one? So the formula we are going to use is 1 upon V minus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F. So you do not have any, there is no proof or the derivation of this formula. So we are not discussing that. We are limiting ourselves only to the application of the formula. And the second formula is for magnification. So small m is the symbol for magnification. So guys, look, magnification is given by I upon O, image size upon object size, or it is also the ratio of V upon U. So image distance upon the object distance along with the signs. So if the signs are positive, negative, you will have to consider that also. Now I'll just explain you guys a few more things that you need to note out here. Is, say when I tell you magnification is equal to, say for example, if it's given that magnification here, okay, say the magnification is equal to +3. So first, what does a plus sign mean? Plus sign means that your image is erect. It means it's an erect image. Positive means upward, so it's an erect image. What does 3 means? If it is more than 1, it means that your image is what? Magnified. It's a bigger image. Another example, if you're given magnification is equal to -half, what does a minus sign indicate? Your image is real. And if it's real, it will always be what? Inverted. Just like here it was erect and what? Virtual also, or virtual and erect rather. And half, when it is half, meaning less than 1, it means what? Your image will be what? Diminished. Got it? So like for example, another example guys now, if I say m is equal to plus 0.75, now what does it mean? So plus means what? That your image is what? Erect and virtual, correct? And 0.75 means what? That it will be what? Diminished. But if you think about it, guys, this case is actually not possible only in convex lens, because in convex lens, when the image is erect, it is magnified. If you remember the special case, the last case, that is when the object is placed between f and o. But I just gave you an example, that's why I gave this. Okay, so we are done with whatever the rules and all you have to learn, whatever the symbols, the formulas and all. So it's very simple. There are only these two formulas in the whole thing. 1 by v minus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f, and magnification is equal to, so I'll just write m is equal to magnification equal to I by o equal to v by u. Okay, so right now we'll start with the problems of convex lens first. I'm not discussing concave right now, it may confuse you, that's why. So we'll do a few convex lens problems and then we'll discuss the concave lens. But let me tell you, concave lens is one of the simplest. I mean, there are like hardly any conditions actually. Or I'll do it right now only. I don't think you'll get confused. If you're getting confused, then what you can do is you can just fast forward this video a little bit and go directly to the sums. Don't watch this ones. So okay, actually in this one, the sign conventions, as I say, they are very, very simple. You can just learn in this one that in a convex lens, your O will be always positive. The object size is what? Always positive, because object is always upwards, right? So your O is always positive, your image is always erect and upright, so it's positive. Your F2 is also always positive. Okay, so your OI and F2 will be negative here, yeah. So O and I will be always positive. They both will be always positive. Whereas your object distance, image distance and the focal length, they both will be what? Always negative. Your magnification will be always positive and it will be always less than 1, because you will always get a diminished image in a concave lens. So guys, actually these conventions are easier. You have to just know that U, V, F are negative, okay, and O and I are positive. Okay, but at least while solving the problems, I think we'll first go through all the convex problems, then we'll do the concave. Now out here, so let's start with these problems. So these problems, what I'm doing, they are from the concise page number 126, but I've already written the problems also out here, so you don't need the textbook actually. Now so let's start solving these ones. So the question is, at what position a candle of length 3 centimeter? So let's try to sort out the data first. What do you mean by a candle of length 3 centimeter? Candle of length 3 centimeter means what? It is the O, the object size, correct? Second thing, where is it placed? It is placed in front of a convex lens. Obviously it has to be in the front. So that's its image of length 6. Now image of length 6 centimeter. So what is that? Image size I. It can be obtained on a screen. If you're obtaining something on a screen, realize what kind of image it must be. Real and inverted. If it's a real image, it will be an inverted image. Place at a distance of 30 centimeter behind the lens. Okay. Guys, one more very important thing. I think I missed to tell you that whenever an object is placed, this is called as in front of the lens and this is called as behind the lens. Okay. So in front of the lens and behind the lens. Mark it. It will come very often in these problems. What is the focal length of the lens also? So we have to first find out at what position. I'll just write down the data first, guys, and then solving is pretty simple in this. So first we are given what? That U is equal to question mark O is equal to plus 3, because O is always positive. I is equal to -6. Guys, see here the catch is, they are not telling us it's minus. You have to realize it's a minus because it is what the image is obtained on a screen, so it's a real image. At a distance 30 centimeter behind, so on the right side the image is formed, so we will be what, plus 30. What is the focal length of the lens? So f is equal to question mark. So now, since you know O and I, right? Remember this formula of magnification, I upon O is equal to V upon U. I upon O is equal to V upon U. So when you cross multiply, you will get U is equal to how much? Minus 15 centimeter. Guys, now very important. What does this negative sign means here? What is the significance of this minus sign? So what does it mean? Image is, where is the object placed? In front of the lens. Minus means where is it placed? On the left side, right? If you remember. Guys, I'll just show you once again. Look, minus means what? Over here on the left hand side. So object is placed in the front. That's why the answer is coming minus. Remember, you have to come negative. If it's not negative, you are losing your marks. Okay. So U is negative. It means what? That the object is placed 15 centimeter in front of the lens. And now we have to find out what? F. So that is very simple. What's the formula that we'll use? 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. So what is 1 by V now out here? So it will be 1 upon 30 minus 1 upon U is what? Minus 15 is equal to 1 upon F. Guys, see what I'll do here, to keep it simple, we are going to cancel this minus and minus, so it becomes plus here itself. Now you have to just take the LCM. What's the LCM? 30. So 1 plus 15, 2 is 30 is equal to 1 upon F. So F will be equal to what? Plus 10 centimeter. Okay, your answer will be focal length is plus 10. Why is it plus? Because the focal length is always what? On the right hand side, right? F2 is always on the right side in a convex lens. That's why it is positive. Once again, guys, another thing, now when you're writing the answer, you have to write the final statement for this one. Here you don't need to write anything. You can just say focal length is 10 centimeter. If they ask you here, what is the position of the candle? So you have to say candle is placed. Yeah, this is not given in the textbook. There is a mistake in the textbook. So you add this. Candle is placed 15 centimeter in front of the lens. Okay, so that's your in front of the lens. That's your final answer statement. So these kind of problems are usually asked for 4 marks. Next problem. A concave lens, as I said, we'll discuss later on. Third problem, the focal length of a convex lens. Okay, let's start with this. So again, the focal length of a convex lens is 25 centimeters. So you're given that the focal length is 25 centimeter. At what distance from the optical center of the lens an object be placed to obtain a virtual image of twice the size? At what distance from the optical center? So what it means, what you have to find out? So guys, see, first of all, this is your focal length. So F is equal to, one sec. So first we'll write what? F is equal to 25 centimeter plus 25, right? Then at what distance from the optical center? U is equal to question mark. You obtain a virtual image of twice the size. So what do you do? Let your object size be equal to what? X centimeter. So your image will be what? Twice. So 2x centimeter. But they say it's a virtual image. Remember, virtual image will be what? Positive. Because how will your virtual image? It will be an erect image, right? Look here. If the object is placed here, your virtual image will be formed where? Here, behind it. So that's your O and that's your I. Now you have to find out U in this sum. So usually, okay, now see, this is little difficult calculations in this third one. So what we'll do now, use the formula I upon O is equal to V upon U. So I upon O is equal to V upon U. You can cancel these x and x here. So what will you get? We'll get V is equal to 2U. Now we are going to use this value further. So 1 upon V minus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F. So 1 upon 2U minus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F. Take the LCM. What's the LCM here? 2U. So you'll get what? 1 minus 2 is equal to 1 upon, what is F? 25. So you will get U is equal to how much on solving? Minus 12.5 centimeter. U is equal to minus 12.5 centimeter. So what does it mean? Where is the image, sorry, where is the object placed? It is placed 12.5 centimeter in front of the lens. So remember, that's your final answer statement. What is your final answer statement? That the image is formed, sorry, the final answer statement will be what? That the object is placed, guys, what will we write? Object is placed 12.5 centimeter in front of the lens. Done. Okay, then next one. Again guys, this is a convex lens, so yeah, let's finish it off, this one also. Now let's read the problem first. So they say, where should an object be placed? Again, so what do you have to find out? This time again, what do we have to find out? U. Focal length, it's a convex lens. Focal length is 0.12 meter. What we'll do guys, we'll convert into centimeter and solve it, so it'll be easy to calculate. Real image you want this time. Size is what? 3 times of the object on the screen. So again, it's a simple problem. Where should an object be placed? So U is equal to question mark. Okay, so U is equal to question mark. Focal length is equal to 12 centimeter. Obtain a real image of size 3 times that of the object. So let the object be equal to what? Plus x. Your image will be what? 3 times, so 3x, but a minus sign. I hope you realize why minus. Why is it minus? Because it's a real image. Now you will solve it again the same way like we did the previous problem. So again, you will first find out V in terms of U or U in terms of V, and then use the formula again. So I want you to try this yourself. Okay, if you're not getting it, then you let me know. I'll explain you in the class. I'll just tell you what's the final answer for this. So the answer for this, where should an object be placed, is 16 centimeter in front of the lens. Can you guess what must be the answer for U then? So actually, what will be the answer for U? You would get U as how much? U will be equal to minus 16 centimeter, and after that we'll write this statement. Okay, so this is the statement after you get U equal to minus 16, you need to write this statement. Next problem, number 8. An illuminated object of lies at a distance 1 meter. I hope you know meaning of illuminated, right? Is placed object. So first guys, let's mark object is at a distance of 1 meter from the screen. That's the catch guys. This is a googly problem. Why it's a googly? Because this is not the distance of the object from the lens. It's a distance between the object and the screen. See, I'll just draw a rough sketch to make you understand. Say this is your lens out here. These are principal axis and that's your lens here. Now they are saying what, if your object is placed over here, your image is formed out here, correct? And the distance from here to here, this total distance is what? 1 meter. That is what? 100 centimeter. And that's a convex lens. Now they are saying to form an image of the object on a screen placed at a distance 75 centimeters. So read properly. The screen is placed at a distance of 75 centimeters from the lens. So this distance is what? 75. So what would be the remaining distance? That will be what? 25. Now let's write on the data. So you are given that u is equal to minus 25, v is equal to plus 75, f is equal to question mark, and what do you have to find out? You have to find only f. So I think now it's simple. You just do 1 by v minus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f. So you'll get the answer for the fifth one. Okay, you have to also find the magnification. So magnification is what? V upon u. So you can find it mentally only here. It will become how much? Minus 3. Okay. So guys, I'll just tell you the final answers out here. You can solve and check your answer. So the first answer, that is the focal length, it will come up to how much? 18.75. But I think it will come minus 18.75 because, sorry, plus only, yeah, plus 18.75 centimeter. Magnification will be minus, it will be minus 3. Then next problem, number 6. A lens forms the image of an object placed at a distance of 15 centimeter from it. So where is the object placed, guys? An object is placed at a distance of 15 centimeter. So an object is at a distance of 15 centimeter and the image is formed. Okay guys, notice this properly. The image is formed at a distance of 60 centimeter in front of it. Image is formed where? In front of it. Find the focal length, magnification and the nature of the image. Why is this a googly problem now? It's actually a tricky, or you can say a googly problem. Why? Because first thing here, they have not specified the lens. That's why I told you, you have to be good with the characteristics. Okay, you have to be good with all the different, positions of the object and their characteristics. So they are saying a lens is forming when an object was placed at what distance? U is equal to how much? Minus 15 centimeter. It forms an image in front of it, because they say front. Front means where? Remember, what is this called as? In front. So if you've placed the object here in the front, okay, this is your object and this is where you form the image. Clear? So they are saying V is equal to also what? Minus 60 centimeter, because it is in front. Find out focal length using the lens formula. Find out the magnification. How? By doing V by U. And nature of the image. Now we already know the nature of the image, that the image is what? Virtual, upright and magnified. Okay. Next problem, number 7. A lens forms the image of an object. A lens forms the image of an object placed at a distance of 45. So guys, look here, object is placed at a distance of 45 centimeter. Image is formed where? On a screen. So I'll just highlight it with another color so that you can make out. The image is formed on a screen. So it's a real and inverted image. Where is the screen placed? 90 centimeter on the other side of it. Also given other side. So it is where? Behind. So guys, now first we'll write U. First U is equal to what? Plus 45. Sorry, not plus, it's a concave, so it will be minus, sorry, convex lens, so it will be minus 45 centimeter. Image is formed on the screen, meaning on the right side. So V is equal to what? Plus 90. Guys, I'll repeat once again. Some of you must be thinking, when the image is formed on the screen, it's taken as negative. So the image size would be taken as negative, but the image distance, how far it is from the lens, will be taken as what? Positive. So name the kind of lens, because it is forming a image, real image, it will be which lens, guys? Name the kind of the lens. So the kind of lens that must be here, what? Convex. Find the focal length. I think it's simple now. And the magnification, you can do it on your own. Okay, I'll just tell you the answers, the final answers that you will get. So you have to first find out what type of lens. So the type of lens is what? We will get answer as it's a convex lens, obviously, because it gave a real and inverted image. Then they're asking us what's the focal length and also what is the magnification. So when you'll solve, your focal length for this problem should come to 30 centimeter. So actually what will be your answer? That f is equal to plus 30, correct? And what will be the magnification? It will be what? Minus 2. So magnification is minus 2. Next, problem number 8 is a concave lens. Okay, leave it. 9th one we'll do. Again, it's a convex lens. Guys, see. Now, in a convex lens, out here, a convex lens forms an inverted image. So first of all, it's a convex lens. It forms an inverted image of size same as that of the object. So basically same size. Can you make out which lens is it same size? So it's a convex lens. Anyways, it's given. But you got right which case we are talking about. Object which is placed at a distance of 60 centimeter. So object distance. Okay, what will be the object distance given to us as 60 centimeter? And then find the position of the image, means you have to find out what? V, and focal length, so f also. Guys, now many of you must have already got the answer by the time I read the problem. Why? Because where the object is placed, at the same place the image is formed, and where is the object placed? At 2f1. Okay, so obviously if the object distance is 60, image distance will also be equal to what? 60 centimeter. Sorry, not same place, I mean the same distance behind it. So it will be 60 centimeter and the focal length will be half of it. But remember, you cannot write it directly. You will have to show the working. So let's start. First, what we'll do, let the object size, why am I using this color? Okay, let the object size be equal to plus x. Image is equal to what? Minus x. Okay. Now you are given that u is equal to minus 60 centimeter, f is equal to question mark, and v is also equal to what? Question mark. Okay. So again, first from O, I, U, you can find out what? V first. Guys, see, I'll just repeat once again here. I'll just write it in the more simpler order. So V is equal to question mark and F is equal to also question mark. So first what we are going to do is you have to make use of I upon O equal to V by U. From this you will get V. And then use 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. Okay. So you will get it. I am only telling you the answers now. What answers you will get out here. So the answer for the 9th one, it is coming to 60 centimeter. Position of the image. Position of the image is 60 centimeter. So it should come plus 60 centimeter. What would it mean? What would this mean? Image is formed 60 centimeter behind the lens. Okay, behind the lens. Done. And the answer for F, the focal length will come what? 30 centimeter. So this F will be what now? Your plus 30 centimeter. Done. Guys, next problem number 10. So a concave lens forms an erect image. Okay, once again. So a concave lens forms an erect image of 1/3 the size of the object. So first of all guys, now we have come to what? Concave lens. So now we are starting with the concave lens here. So they first said that a concave lens, I'll change the color. A concave lens forms an erect image. It will obviously always form erect image 1/3 the size of the object. Where is it placed? 30 centimeter in front of the lens. It will always be in front in a concave. Find the position of the image and the focal length of the lens. So see what we can do now here. First, let your object be equal to plus 3x. Now why I chose plus 3x instead of just x? Because it says was 1/3 of the size of the object. Guys, it is not into 0, it is O. So 1/3 into 3x, which is equal to what? Plus x. U is equal to minus 30 centimeter. V is equal to question mark. F is equal to question mark. So how will you find out first this? So we'll use the formula for these first 4 terms. Okay, we'll use the formula for these first 4 terms. Now what are those terms? So we'll write first I upon O is equal to minus V upon, sorry, why am I using mirror formula here? So equal to V upon U. Now let's substitute. What will you get? So I is x, O is 3x, V we do not know, and U is minus 30. So what is V equal to? Minus 10 centimeter. What does it mean? That image is formed 10 centimeter in front of the lens. So guys, we'll have to write the statement over here. Image is formed 10 centimeter in front of the lens. Okay, and you have to also find out F. So I'm not solving for F, you'll solve it yourself. I'm just writing the final answer out here, so you can cross check your answer. It will come as how much? Minus 15 centimeter. F is equal to minus 15 centimeter. So you'll solve it and find out, guys. Don't be lazy like me and don't leave it over here. Okay guys, there are a few things you should do it on your own. Let's do this problem now. Problem number 8. So again, an object is placed at a distance of, so once again, an object distance 20 centimeter. It's a concave lens. Focal length is 20. Position of the image and magnification. So guys, once again, let's write down the data now. So we have first U is equal to minus 20. F is equal to plus 20. No, F is also negative. F will be also what? Negative, minus 20 centimeter. Find the position of the image. V is equal to question mark and the magnification is equal to question mark. So first we can use the formulas for U, V, F, and you find the value of V. When you will solve this problem for V, it will come what? Answer will come as minus 10. V will come as minus 10 centimeter. What statement will you write for this? That an image is formed 10 centimeter in front of the lens. Okay, and magnification. What will be your magnification? V by U. Okay, this also you will solve it on your own. 8th one, the answer is coming as plus 0.5. Why it is plus? Because it is a virtual image. Why is it 0.5? Because it is diminished image. Okay, you can see you'll get what? 10 by 20. So that's half. Guys, clear? Also guys, while you are solving it, you can pause your video, because while solving, since I am continuing, you will have to pause the video, solve it, and then go on the next problem. Now guys, the next problem number 2 out here. So in problem number 2, they say, let's read the problem first, we'll figure out what is asked and all. So they say a concave lens forms the image of an object kept at a distance of, so first it's a concave lens. It forms the image of an object. Where is the object kept? 20 centimeter in front of it at a distance 10 centimeter on the side of the object, meaning on the same side basically. What is the nature of the image? So it is obviously virtual, upright and diminished. You can, because it's a concave lens, you can just answer it without even solving it. Find the focal length of the lens. That's all. Okay, so I'll just tell you the data, or you can pause the video right now and try it yourself completely. Okay, U is equal to, those who don't want to do on their own, they continue, they look at the solution. So U is equal to minus 20. Distance is 10 centimeter on the side of the object. V is equal to what? Plus 10. No, on the side of the object they said, na? So we'll take it as what? Minus only, minus 10. F is equal to question mark. And okay, that's all. That's all. So now you solve it. I'm writing only the final answer. Solve it and confirm the answer. Your F should come as how much? It should come as minus 20 centimeter. So what's the focal length of the lens? 20 centimeter. Okay, of the concave lens. So guys, these are the problems. Now I've explained only the problems from 1 to 10. Then the next problems, okay, this is only for this 2020 2021 band, that 11 12 13 14, these problems are cancelled, and 15 to 18, these problems are there but you can do it on your own. So I'll just write down solve 15 to 20 also, but those are very very simple, very short problems actually. Solve from 15 to 18 completely on your own. Got it? So yeah, done with this guys, that's all. So we'll end this video here.